Lately in B-Swarm, we haven't been getting as much updates as we used to. The communication isn't really there on what's happening with the game. We're not getting some of the promised stuff till like a couple years later or even more. So is B-Swarm really going to come to an end and die out? Well, let's talk about it and subscribe as well because we are really close to 100,000 subscribers and like a couple away from 90,000 subs too. Like literally. Right, but as you guys know already, that B-Swarm has been pretty dead lately. Apart from that honey day code we got a week ago, but that's actually kind of ending soon apparently. Kind of weird because we just got it, but yeah. And basically what will happen now is, or well, what kind of has been happening is just waiting until on it says, does, or updates the game. And let's be real, the next big update may be in December once again, which may cause a lot of players to stop playing until the next update, and kind of has already. And the stuff in that update may not be what we want it to be too, since it would just be a recycled Beesmas if on it wasn't lying again. And I'll talk about that in a second, but we do have 8 months until December, meaning basically nothing until then, unless on it actually does a mid-year update, because we aren't getting an Easter one, and that's for sure, since we are too close to Easter and not much test game updates or anything, unless he has been working on an alt account that we don't know of, because I do know a couple of his alt accounts and nothing really been going on there, so he might have made a new one, since he was talking about how he doesn't want people to know what's happening. But the last mid-year update we had was the 35 B zone in 2019. Now just imagine if we got a new B zone like right now in the middle of the year in our summer holidays. Probably would have some nice new fields, a new NPC, new shops for maybe those bags and sprinklers we got promised in 2021, or Cocoa Bell even, we're still waiting on that. Probably some new bee quips too. And if all those things came out, like everyone, and I mean literally everyone, would be happy, because I know for a fact that not everyone enjoyed the Robo Challenge update, sticker update and more. I personally really liked them, but I know people who haven't. And then again though, I'm sure B-Swarm will never actually properly die, even if there are updates people just don't like, because everyone just quits until there is a new update. Since I do understand it does get boring playing the same game over and over again when there is one single update per year, or like half an update, which is what we had this year, but it was supposed to be like the last year's one, so it's kind of weird. And B-Swarm itself though is very addicting, and there are tons of new players playing it every single day. Most public servers do have a lot of new players if you don't count the people macroing and sending Natro so broke weary in chat. So unless B-Swarm actually starts to get 0 updates per year, it may start to die out. For now though, we are good even with just one, and even with not the best communication in the world. But getting like an Easter update instead of Beesmas would be huge, and I would really love it. Or finally getting the new bags. Like even if we just got the new bags, I'd be happy for like a really long time. Like I've been waiting for them since 2021. The sprinklers too, but mostly I want to see how the bags be looking like. Or even getting a new B zone would be insane, and I know a lot of people do want the same things too, and that would probably bring B-Swarm to like 500,000 players. Like let's be real, just imagine how crazy a new B zone would be. But okay though, so B-Swarm probably won't die for a while basically, unless it starts getting 0 updates as I said before. But for now though, make sure to check out the video on when the next update actually is. It is linked in description. And well, for now though, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to give me your opinion on what you think about this, and bye.